as a teacher and as a parent, I was very concerned about creating and keeping memories. So I knew that Kevin was passing and encouraged him to write love letters to our daughter, Alina. And so for every milestone, at this time he was unable to speak, so I read his lips, but for every milestone, he created a love letter for that milestone, which was a combination of how he handled that milestone and how his experience with what he wishes for her. So we have one love letter left. And I think this is part of why I'm so emotional, but Alina gets married next September. And she has one love letter left that her daddy, I read his lips, and these are his words. These are his words about marriage. And, I just penned them. He shared them. So we have one love letter left. And I think that it's, our memories are so challenging, and especially when you have a long-term illness. My mother will tell me things today that I don't remember. She's like, don't you remember? No, because I was in the fight or flight mode for years. I was sleep deprived. So having these letters is so wonderful because I get to open them up for the first time too and read them. And I know it's meaningful to Alina. It might be a little bit hard, it might set her back a couple days after reading them. But they're also precious. Really, one of the best things Kevin did, and I have it in my file, is he wrote all his favorite things down. So it's a 3-page kind of summary of his favorite things, his favorite foods, his favorite music, his favorite movie, his favorite book, his favorite color, everything. So whenever I want to, what was his favorite color? It's right there in my filing cabinet, in my important documents of what was, what was he like? Because after so many years, it's hard to remember his voice. It's hard to remember what moved him. And these are great reminders, because there was a video that I saw recently, and I'm trying to remember the woman's name, but it was about the power of grief. And grief is, people say to move on from grief. Well, her idea is you never move on from grief. You move forward with it. And Kevin will always be a part of my life. He will always be a part of Alina's life and his family's life. And we all do our best to move forward with the memories that we have.